Seton, do you have the call? Do you have the final shot there?
56-54 Baylor. Hunter gives it to Shipes. Back to Hunter for three. Good! 2.6 to play. Georgia State takes a 1-point lead. The shot knocked Ron Hunter right off his chair. Oh, my!
I mentioned the UAB win. It was over Iowa State, and you had Georgia State over Baylor. The head coach of Georgia State is Ron Hunter, and his son who hit the 28-footer, R.J. Hunter, both of them joining us on the program. Who had more fun last night? Coach, I'll start with you. You or your son?
Well, I think I had more fun because, again, as a father, to be able to watch your son, I mean, there's no greater moment. You can win a national championship. You can do this every year, but to do this with your son and to see your son have that much success is, as a father, it was unbelievable.
RJ, you can make your dad look really good now by saying that he devised the play for you to take a 28-footer. is that what your dad called?
I wouldn't say so. He kind of, did a little offensive coordinator hand signals without any timeouts, so we kind of just figured out what we had to do.
You weren't passing the ball in that moment, were you?
Not at all. I knew as soon as we got the rebound, I was going to shoot that.
Coach, what were you planning on? What play did you design?
Well, I didn't
or signal in.
What I was trying to scream to him is that I didn't want to go to overtime because my leg was hurting. So it was either 3 or go home. I couldn't have taken another few more minutes. I was in so much pain. I was in the game one way or another.
Were you in pain? I'm assuming, having your Achilles blow out, and you're on that stool there, motoring up and down the sidelines.
Yeah, for the most part, the first week when you have your Achilles like this, you get in the cast, they want your leg up most of the day. Well, my leg hadn't been up at all. I just put the cast on a couple of days ago, and so all the blood running, the swelling in my foot and my Achilles and my leg, and so I'm just on adrenaline right now, and it was just timeouts are just brutal because the adrenaline slows down a little bit, and it's just the swelling of it. And honestly, coming out the last timeout, RJ probably doesn't remember this, but he accidentally kicked my leg. And if I could have put him on punishment, right? And I swear I told his mom I think he did it on purpose. And I said we're gonna put him on punishment, but he hit the shot, so it's okay.
RJ, did you know you kicked your dad?
Yeah, I think he yelled at me a little bit, so I gave him a little subtle kick to the foot, bring him back to life a little bit.
Okay, you hit the shot, and then when did you realize your dad had fallen off his stool?
I didn't see it actually until after the game. I kind of saw him get picked up, but I just thought they were picking him up off the stool. Then I saw the game, and it looked like there was a sniper in the building. Like, he fell off so vicious. It was funny, though, man. It was funny.
Coach, did you forget you'd torn your Achilles and you were on a stool?
I really did. The whole game I was so mindful of it. As a matter of fact, I had our trainer sitting behind me, and she never sits behind me, and she was there for the whole purpose to remind me that, again, not to get up, not.
Uh-oh. Wonder if that was President Obama, since Coach Hunter called out President Obama for not picking him.
Don't sleep on Barry O.
Look.
Never sleep on Barry O.
So what did he say about the president? What did Coach Hunter say?
I just think he called him out by saying,
he didn't pick him?
Yeah, he didn't pick Georgia State. So he called him out there. How funny is that, though? You hit the game-winning shot, and you look over, and your dad's being picked up. You don't realize. His dad looked like he got shot. He's like falling off the stool. And then the camera work was so good because you see RJ hit the shot, and you look over, and you see his dad falling off the stool. Did the president just cut us off there, Coach?
You know what? I'm so glad you said that. Man, I've gotten all these political texts. I'm not a political person. I do vote. I exercise my right and all that. But guys, quit sending me these emails about what I said. It was a joke about the Obama thing. Okay, excuse me, President Obama. I'm so sorry if I offended anyone. I really didn't mean to do that. But quit sending me emails and texts and threatening me with my taxes and all the other stuff. I'm so sorry. I will never ever do it again. He could pick anybody. He's made one mistake the entire time, and that's picking the wrong team.
Wow.
So I apologize.
Oh. Do you think he'll call you?
I don't know. I would imagine you would be amazed the number of people that have sent these emails to me, and just like, man, I've done the worst possible thing in America by calling out our wonderful, the free leader of the world. I'm so sorry. I don't want to go to war. I just told him he just made a bad pick in the NCAA tournament.
RJ, did you realize your dad called out the president?
Yeah, I realized, but then I realized he was gone, and he was real happy, and there was no stopping him at that point. So I just tried to kind of turn my head around, act like I didn't hear anything.
How surprised are you, though, in all honesty, that this is where you are, and you got it, or maybe not surprised at all? Coach, I'll start with you.
Well, you know what? It's funny. You know, we had some lofty goals set early in the year. Last year, we had a really good team. We were 25-9, and we really thought that we lost in our conference championship game. We got snubbed by the NCAA. We got into the NIT, and we thought we were good enough last year. And we talked about all year that, you know, if it was in our hands, we were going to take care of it. And, so we're not surprised because this has been a big goal of ours. And again, we thought that we can beat Baylor if we stay to the game plan. We understand not a lot of people thought we can do that. We think we can win tomorrow. We know we play a very good team against Xavier, and we think we could do this. We think, I would love to cap this week. We've had an incredible week. We started Sunday by winning a conference championship. Now we won a game in the NCAA tournament. And I told our guys last night, the best way to cap off an incredible week is by winning Saturday and getting yourself into Sweet 16. You don't have many weeks like this in college basketball, and this would be incredible for these kids.
What about you, RJ? How much confidence did you have?
I had a lot of confidence. And the whole game, I wasn't making a lot of shots, and even the game before it, I wasn't making shots. But, again, God and my teammates just picked me up. Every time I felt like I missed a shot, it was 2 or 3 people coming over to pick my head up, and that just says a lot about this team and why we are where we are right now. And, just hitting that shot, I think it gives me confidence in the next game, but it also gives me confidence to just play through anything, and I think that's the biggest thing.
I noticed where Ludacris is an alum of Georgia State, right? And Julia Roberts?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard from anybody? Who would you rather have show up at the next game against Xavier?
I would say Ludacris. I'm sure you have the crowd over there just surfing with hip-hop waves. And then Julia Roberts would be cool. I just feel like she would be super exclusive, though, somewhere. I feel like Ludacris would be in the crowd.
Well, she could be your Ashley Judd.
First, ask me. I don't even know who Ludacris is, but I do know Julia Roberts.
Wait.
So
wait. Coach, you don't know who Ludacris is?
I'm 50 years old. I don't listen to my son's music. No, if it's not slow songs and R&B, I don't listen to that. I don't know. No, I listen to R&B. If it's not Michael Jackson or something like that, that's as far as I go back. I don't even know what you're talking about. But you can't help me with one thing, guys. This is the first interview my son and I did kind of live. I want to put this to rest because I know you guys have at least 27 people listening.
Yeah.
I am still the best basketball player in a Hunter household, even with this cast. And I want to make sure, because RJ's going to admit this, and I want to make sure we get this on record, that I am still the best basketball player in a Hunter household. RJ, will you please acknowledge that?
I think if we play 1-on-1 to 7, I'd win 8-0. So I think that's probably my answer. That's my answer to that.
Well, RJ, you're going to be a first round pick here probably. So I might side with you a little bit. And Ron, I mean, come on, you're over you're 50, right? So
well, you got to remember, I didn't play. There were no shot clocks when I played. We didn't have a 3-point line. I would still be playing right now if I played in college with a 3-point line. I'd still be playing.
Okay, who is the best outside shooter? In all seriousness, here, if RJ, if I put your coach, your dad out there, where does he finish among the best shooters on the team from 3-point range?
I would say about 12 players. I put him at 10, and then the walk-ons are bigger. Actually, no, the walk-ons too. I put both our 5s right behind. Then he's right above them.
Wow, you see what the love is, man.
Yeah,
all the stuff I've done,
Coach,
all the things I've done, you know.
Coach, you want to have your players be better shooters than you. If you're that good, you want them to be better.
It's okay, but I don't want my son saying that. I mean, it's just kind of a national show. You know, all the things I've done, the first bike I got you your first basketball. You know, I helped you make that shot last night, and that's the love I get. Wow.
Coach, all you did was fall off a stool. He hit the shot.
Well, it helped. It made him concentrate more. It was all about the concentration. If I didn't fall down, he probably would have missed that shot.
Did you blow out your Achilles to get a little publicity? Is that what you did, Coach? Well done. Well done.
Yeah, I sure did. You know what? 6 months from now, when the publicity's gone, I'm still got the Achilles part.
Hey, well, good to have both on, and maybe your wife would be the one to settle this argument. But good luck against Xavier, and thanks for joining us, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for having us on. We appreciate it.
All right, and that's Ron Hunter and R.J. Hunter. Dad talking trash. I like that. I can relate. They're like a comedy team there. That's good.